In this video, we're going to go through Lamine Yamal's 8 successful dribbles versus Villarreal, where he scored a hat-trick and got a 10 out of 10 rating. I've been studying dribbling especially for over 4 years now and helped thousands of players worldwide completely transform their dribbling game. In this video, there's plenty of gems to take that you can go and implement into your game and training right away. I'm going to show you the strategies that he uses and some patterns in his dribbling. So let's get right into it. The first dribble in the second minute, drawing in 2 players towards him and eventually playing it back to his free teammate for this dangerous cross. Before we dissect the dribble, there's something I want you to keep an eye out for. At the start of it, look how he touches it with the inside of his foot and then does a step over. This is the 4th dribble where he does it here, and the 5th dribble where he does another body feint instead of a step over. So why does he do this? Especially used on a jockeying defender, it unsettles them. He's testing to see if they make any micro adjustments and mentally fatiguing them. When you do a skill like the touch inside and step over, it then makes your next skill more effective as the defender is more alert now. He then goes into this Frankie run over feint, which really does send the defender down the line, exactly what it's intended to do. Here he is using it in another game, a skill he likes a lot, again on a jockeying defender. This time the jockeying defender heavily plants and goes to tackle. He now reacts fast by avoiding the leg and goes down the line, eventually spinning back out. But here the defender doesn't immediately plant and tackle. He tries to stay in control and continues to jockey. Now a body feint to the left, the defender doesn't budge. Note, he has the luxury of doing so as his teammate is here helping him out. So Yamal now goes into escape mode. You can't force a dribble when there is no space unless you're going for a nutmeg. So now he hops on his right leg to be fast and escapes with a sharp outside chop, laying it off to his free teammate. Now look at the start of the clip. This is really interesting for you to see. Look at the 7 players in the box. Now watch how Yamal dribbles slowly, bringing them all further and further towards their own goal. They have to because Yamal's marker would keep everyone else on side if they all stayed still, as he kept jockeying Yamal. This now results in so much space for his teammates around the box. Dribble 2. Definitely one of my favourite dribbles this game. Initially driving with the ball, but he lays it off. Good decision making. Yamal running with the ball is dragging this player toward him. Now his centre mid is free. As he gets it the second time round, his fullback drifts in the box, pinning this defender back in case he just passes it to him. Now I'm looking at this skill as a variation of a cut across. He has the defender approaching in front and does the roll and then an inside step over now facing the line and in between the man and the ball. I would be lying after 4 years of studying dribbling if I said I've seen this more than 3 times. This is rare. This skill is mainly used going against the defender's hips, performed by the Egyptian legend Sabri. If you've not checked out his clips, by the way, do yourself a favor and type in his name on YouTube and watch his dribbling compilations. After cutting across the first defender, he now does a zigzag. Again, another skill he likes to use, doing it in another game here. Usually done running vertically down the pitch like Palmer hit also. As we see, the skill turns the jockeying defender into a planted one so you can escape fast. The first touch going against their momentum causes a plant. The angle of his escape is important to note too. Look how sharp it is. If he knocked it more infield, the defender could lean across him like he's already trying to do and block off Yamal's path to the ball. 2 dribbling clips done, 6 to go. And just to remember, this is only 5 minutes in. Dribble 3. A skill all wingers should add to the game. I call it the hop body feint. As the defender engages, the hop body feint moves his momentum here to chase you. The larger feint sells it even more and allows you to escape fast. Dribble 4. Dribble 4 and his second goal. jockeying defender. Again, we see his touch inside and step over. Now this is a reaction and timing skill. Same skill here from Sunderland's new signing. This guy's got a crazy amount of potential. His dribbling is insane. But look how you don't see this skill coming. You have to be sharp. This one's an easier scenario as the defender is retreating, so it's easier to go against his momentum. But look how Yamal here is doing tiny strides, so he can react fast. He's anticipating the moment the jockeying defender begins to engage. As soon as the defender plants, he goes. Also notice how it's a lift escape to avoid that leg. The angle of approach is also important here. Yamal's going on this line, not this line. This line will keep threatening here, but opens up here. That's why the defender goes to tackle down the line. Now a stretch to avoid the next defender, and just look at the mechanics of how he does it. He doesn't now put his right foot here. He doesn't have time. It's a tiny skip to adjust, to be able to just get to the ball, and to top it off, top bins. Dribble 5. An important one for all ballers to see. This clip shows us Yamal isn't just hyper-focused on the dribble, he's also aware of his teammates. So if a situation like this pops up where the defender is being patient, he doesn't force it. If his teammate is free, he knows and he passes. Dribble 6. Remember what I said last clip? He's aware of his teammate's positioning as well as his dribbling situation. Here he uses a dribble to access a teammate who he combines with to get this shot off. Just on this point, because it's so important, I get asked a lot and I actually have it written down on my whiteboard in the office, when to pass and when to dribble. One of the main questions I always get. I plan to put a more solid framework together in the future, but start with improving your general awareness. Players who are good at dribbling can fall into a trap of losing awareness everywhere else. They always want to dribble, so they only focus on the dribbling scenario itself and forget to look behind it. Look how Yamal mixes it up. So try and be aware of the dribbling scenario that you're in, but also what's happening around you. A pass can be way more dangerous than a dribble in many situations. And maybe you use a dribble to make a pass like Yamal here. But let's go to this take on. This is a reaction skill. We see Neymar here and Doku here doing the same thing. So all Yamal does here is he waits for the planted defender to engage and moves the ball to avoid the leg. And the pass back to Yamal is genius. He doesn't pass back here. The defender is reading it. So he does this open up and then doesn't even plant his right leg. He passes fast to keep it disguised. All of this, and this is only 45 minutes in. Dribble 7. Again, a hot body feint. And we see this earlier one here. Easy when you have the defender's momentum going this way. It must be a sharp escape backwards to avoid that trailing leg. Dribble 8. The last one, and this is elite. I love the effectiveness of this one. Fake shot outside chop on the retreating defender, who goes to block. Now straight after the escape into an immediate fake shot, which causes this defender to again go and block, now leaving room here for a touch and shot. Messi does this here too. If you don't do this in your game, you're massively missing out. It's perfect to move the defender in front out of the way to gain enough room for a shot. So as you see, dribbling isn't a mystical phenomenon that you either have or you don't. Dribbling can be taught. If this has been helpful for you, this is only scratching the surface of my dribbling work that I've done. If you seriously want to level up your game, don't sleep on these 2 courses that I've made with over 6 hours of dribbling knowledge in there. And use the code YAMAL for 15% off only for the next 3 days. Now, making these videos, I want to be careful that I'm not distorting players' expectations for themselves. Although we've seen a ton of dribbles, Yamal also played the ball back simply a lot to his fullback. Inside to the centre mid. driving with the ball and then passing, and attempting through balls. The knowledge in my videos needs to be applied in the right way. Yeah, go and try dribbling more in your training and in games, but don't let it consume you. Still, get your head up and pass when necessary. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe if you haven't already, but most of all, keep chasing your potential.